Hey, I'm filming you this quick video to let you know that we'll soon head back to Ukraine and I need your help. They desperately need more trucks, drones, generators and medical supplies, and I'm raising donations to bring them as much as I can in late November. I'm about to give you a lot more information about this cause, but before that I want to let you know that I've set up a separate website to raise donations, and depending on how much you donate, we will ship to your home a badge of honor. You'll also be able to add a phrase on one of our cars, your country's flags, and the biggest donors may even be able to join us on this trip. So don't miss this chance to make a difference. I've myself done this trip 4 times already, I've bought a few cars myself, and we have a lot more work to do in the coming month. So what is this cause all about? If you've followed my work for a while, you probably know that I stand very strongly with Ukraine. It really hits home for me because I come from Finland and we share a similar history of Russian aggression and terror. If things escalate from here, my country, Finland, could also be next in line, and as an officer in reserve, I could even be called back into duty. So early into this war, I decided to take matters into my own hands and joined a group of people that organize what we call freedom convoys. Essentially what we do is we buy trucks, we then redesign them for military use by adding camouflage, mud tires, night vision and even armor in some cases. We then fill them up with vital supplies like generators, drones and medical supplies. And then finally we drive them all the way to Kiev, Ukraine and donate them to the soldiers that need them the most. At first, these efforts were fully funded with our own money, and I even bought a few cars myself on which I added the Finnish and the Ukrainian flags side by side. But there's only so much that we can do with our own money, so eventually we started to raise donations from friends and family. I've done a lot of fundraising through my client base, and I'm so proud to say that the members of High Yield Landlord, which is my REIT newsletter, have donated a total of 250,000, which has allowed us to buy about 15 cars. In my mind, this is really the best kind of charity there is because all the volunteers work for free, we take all the risks, and we then top up the projects with our own cash and time. Typically, if you donate $1,000 to a charity, you'd be happy if half of that goes towards really helping people. Here it's the opposite. We supercharge your investment with our own time, our own work, our own risk, as well as our own money. This is why I would describe this as a real value investment. Now the next convoy is already coming up in late November, and I'm once again raising money in order to buy 2 trucks, and I really hope that you will consider supporting this cause. For most of us, it makes no major difference whether we have an extra $1,000 in our account or not, but it could make a huge difference in Ukraine. Way too often, still to this day, Ukraine loses lives on a daily basis simply because they don't have enough vehicles to transport injured people back into safety. This time we've set up a separate website to raise donations, and I'll put a link to it in the description of this video. There you will see that we've set up some incentives for every donor. We have designed some limited edition military badges that will ship to you if you donate to this cause. Then on top of that, if you donate $1,600 or more, you will have the opportunity to add a phrase on one of our cars. This can be your company's name, your company's logo, it can be a message for the Ukrainian people, or even a message to the Russian invaders. Then if you donate $2,600 or more, you will also have the chance to add your country's or your state's flag to the car. And then last but not least, if you donate $10,600 or more, you will have the chance to join us on this convoy. In my opinion, this is by far the best option. $10,600 may sound like much, but it really isn't for what you're getting. This is a once-in-a-lifetime type experience that you typically couldn't organize with any sums of money because you need to have the right relationships to join such a trip. We handle all the paperwork, all the logistics, all the hotels for you so that you can just join the trip and enjoy it. It may sound very dangerous, but it really isn't as bad as it may seem. Today, even foreign presidents and celebrities regularly visit Kiev. Ukraine is a very big country and the real fighting is happening far away from Kiev. Kiev now also has a relatively good air defense system and the casualties are very few relative to the large size of the city. This will be an unforgettable experience in which you'll get to spend time with me to talk about REITs, talk about Ukraine, and importantly, you'll get to hand over the keys of your car directly to the Ukrainian soldiers yourself. By making this donation and joining this trip, you will not only make a big difference in this war, but you will also get to spend 2 to 3 nights in Kiev, you will meet the soldiers yourself, you will get to visit this beautiful city, and we'll organize also some other memorable activities. To give you an example, on our last convoy, some Ukrainian special force units took us to a gun range to give us a few lessons to thank us for the trucks that we provided to them. If you want to learn more about this opportunity, please send me an email. I'll put my email address somewhere in the description of this video. I'll be happy to set up a call to discuss this whole thing in detail. Earlier this year, we also filmed a documentary on one of our convoys, so I'll put a link to that video in the description as well. Finally, in the description of this video, I'll also put a detailed Q&A with more information about the badges, the organization that's putting this whole thing together, the founder of this cause, how you can donate, and much more. So one last time, I really would like to encourage you to take action, make a donation to this cause to really make a difference. We are today about halfway to our fundraising goal. We are running out of time, so anything would really help. Thank you so much for your consideration, and if you have any question, please let me know in the comment section below and I'll be happy to assist you. Once more, thank you very much and see you at my next one. Bye bye.